very hard to pronounce, but the important part is to check the box. Don't worry about getting it pronounced right. So I appreciate the time, and everybody uses a lot of microphones, so hopefully we're getting it all taken care of. A lot of familiar faces out here. I appreciate everybody's help so far on the campaign. We've been working really, really hard, and a lot of people in this room have been a part of that, and I really, really wanted to take this opportunity to thank you. Campaigns aren't won just because you want to. You have to go out there and work really hard to go do it. And so I appreciate everybody that's been so helpful so far on our campaign. I guess a lot of you know something about me. I just wanted to kind of recap a little bit. I grew up out in western Nebraska, small town kid. Grew up farming and ranching, and moved to, I went to school at Doane College and then went to law school here in town. And then I moved out to Los Angeles and was a lawyer out there and worked in the fund industry, a lot of real estate funds that I work with, and so I have a real strong appreciation for investment in real estate and what we need to do to move communities and developments forward. And so, and I moved back about 2 years ago because my wife and I wanted to raise a family, and things have been going really good so far. We got a 10-month-old daughter, and she has been keeping me up a lot in this campaign, more than the voters have. So anyway, I think now more than ever, and the thing we've been talking about in the campaign is now more than ever is the time that we need to be focused on the economic viability of this city. I think now is the time that we cannot continue to lose these competitions against Omaha or Sioux Falls or Wichita or Des Moines. We need to do a better job of making sure that we're encouraging small businesses, we're encouraging entrepreneurs, we're encouraging new businesses to come to the city, and I think that has to be a top priority. And I think now is the time to really start to move that ship in that direction. We've gone too long and too far in the city thinking that everything's just going to be better because we're Lincoln. I think we have to be more proactive about it and prioritize that. And I know that I've talked to a lot of you about this, and I think that a lot of people are excited about that, and so I appreciate that. And then, you know, the other thing about it is we've got to focus on infrastructure, and that's got to be a big part of how we're going to move this city forward. And that's going to be the part that's going to take a lot of money and a lot of sacrifices in other areas. But we all know we're 20 years behind on our infrastructure development in this city, and we've got budget shortfalls that we're going to have to deal with. But I tell you, we're not going to get to a better place in this city unless we have an infrastructure that's going to start to develop. So the next thing we got to do is hold the line on taxes and spending, and that's going to be a top priority because I don't think Lincoln residents and their communities can afford any more taxes at this point. We already have a lot of people losing jobs, a lot of companies that are having to lay off people. The last thing we need to do is raise property taxes. And the final thing is we've got to keep our neighborhoods safe. And I've been talking to the mayor and his aides already about how we're going to make the neighborhoods safe so that the communities that are in Lincoln are going to be successful. And so it's not just about what new developments are we creating in the city. It's about the neighborhoods that are already here too. And what are we doing to make near South safe? What are we doing to move those communities forward so that we can sell houses in those communities, people can live there, and the city can grow their sales tax revenue base? And of course, if we grow the sales tax revenue base, then that solves a lot of our problems because 70% of our budget comes from sales tax. So I just want to leave you again with thank you guys for all the help, and I really appreciate everything that you guys have done and been so helpful. But there's a lot to go. And we've got 26 days left until this election, and so I'm here to tell you I need help. And so check us out at votehornung.com. If you want to walk, if you want to call, if you want to help out, I really, really would appreciate it. So thanks a lot for the time.